Hello dear student, myself Ranjit Thakur. In today's class I am going to take a class for the topic which is gravitation. Dear student, do you know what is gravitation? Gravitation is the phenomenon through which earth attracts anybody or any two bodies in a space attracts each other. So this is what gravitation is. Sir Isaac Newton defined this gravitation in his gravitational law concept, wherein he says in universe any two bodies attract each other, and that attraction is basically gravitational attraction. If we replace one body with earth, then the attraction force is called gravity, right? So there is a difference between gravitational force and gravity. Gravitational force is the force between any two bodies in the universe, which is gravitational attraction. And if one object is earth and the other object is just mere object, then the attraction is called gravity, right? So this is the basic difference. Now dear student, gravitation, the law of gravitation which was given by Newton says, if there is two object, like let's say this is m1 mass object, this is m2 mass object, the distance between these two objects is r, then there will be a force of attraction called gravitational force of attraction, or gravitational force. Let's say that is, say, F. So Newton says this F will be directly proportional to the product of these two masses of the object. The masses of these two objects, the product of masses of these two objects will be directly proportional to the force of attraction between these two. Right? Like gravitational attraction between these two. Gravitational force is directly proportional to product of mass, and that force is also inversely proportional to the distance between these two objects. If we combine these two equation, what we will get? We will get F is directly proportional to m1 m2 by r square. And if we remove proportionality and put is equal to, so there will be one constant coming, which is universal gravitational constant G m1 m2 by r square. So G here is nothing but proportionality constant, but called universal gravitational constant. So what is G, dear student? G is constant of proportionality called universal gravitational constant. Universal gravitational constant, right? Now this is very important, dear student. This universal gravitational constant is a constant which is universally constant. So wherever, like on sun, on moon, on Mars, everywhere, on earth, everywhere this value is constant, and this G is basically universal gravitational constant. And now we have a standard formula for force of gravitation, which is F is equals to G m1 m2 by r square. So here you can understand that this F is inversely proportional to distance. Let's say more the distance, less will be the force. Like if we increase the r, the force of attraction, like gravitational force, will decrease, right? Because F is inversely proportional to r. If we increase mass, our force of gravitation will also increase. So it is directly proportional. So heavier the mass, more will be the force of gravitation, right? So from here it is clear that force of gravitation is inversely proportional to distance between these two objects. Means if distance increases, force of gravitation decreases. If distance decreases, force of gravitation increases. And it is directly proportional with mass, means mass increases, force increases, mass decreases, force increases. With heavier mass, will have a greater amount of force of gravitation. With lighter mass, will have lesser amount of force of gravitation. So this is the concept, dear student. Now here we can define G, dear student. What will be G? Universal gravitational constant, F into r square by m1 m2. How we can define it? It's simple. If R is equals to 1 and M1 and M2 is equals to 1, then what will be G? G will be F. It is quite simple. So now universal gravitational constant can be defined as it is the force of attraction, like it is a gravitational force of attraction between two unit mass placed at unit distance, right? So if two unit mass is placed at unit distance, then the force of attraction, like gravitational force, is nothing but universal gravitational constant. What will be its unit, dear student? It's very important. What will be its unit? Force is Newton, R square is meter square, and M1 M2 is kg into kg, which is kg square. So it will become Newton meter square by kg square. So this is the one unit of G. This is the SI unit. It can be reduced in fundamental form also. Newton is nothing but kg meter per second square. As you know, force is equals to mass into acceleration. Kg meter per second square into meter square by kg square, right? This kg can be cut with kg square kg meter, so it will become meter cube per kg second square. So this is also one unit of universal gravitational constant, right? Now dear student, the value of G is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. So this is the value of G. So I hope you have understood all these things. Thank you. Thanks a lot.